What is up, everyone? We are live. We are live. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hope everyone has having an amazing night. Excited to play some more PokePath. Leafeon, welcome on in. You should be able to join, but of course, it starts as soon as you start watching something else. It's 9 o'clock on the dot. We're ready. We are ready. I've been excited to play for the past few days. I'm ready. I saw someone post this update video, and I was like, yo, that's sick. Not going to spoil too much. We're going to, actually get some action. There's a lot different. There is quite a bit different. Let me swap the screen on over. You can already tell by our Pokemon layout that there's quite a bit different. You can level up now just on this. You can equip their items now just on this. Yo, Nintendo Switch 29, welcome on in. Me. Yo, Vortex, welcome on in, welcome on in. But yeah, you can swap their items now straight through here. You can place them using this button. You can check their info clicking that button. You can, drag and drop them. You can, swap them like that. I know the Shorts chat can't see me swap these things, but it's a lot interesting. Is this update automatically installed, or do you have to reinstall? You have to reinstall. I do recommend exporting your save data. My save data was fine. I didn't have any worries about it at all. It auto plugged in. But just in case, I recommend exporting your save data. Nintendo Switch, what am I playing on? I am just playing on the PC. It's a game called PokePath Tower Defense. It's a fan-made game. It's a lot of fun. There's new enemies. I'm going to click this, and we're going to see some things. Yo, Freedom Hunter, welcome on in. What are we doing? We're playing some more PokePath. The achievements did get reset. So... Oh, okay. They just changed the titles of it. I was going to say the achievements have changed a little bit. They're not spoiling what legendaries, because the legendaries did change. What is my name? My name is the Game Dex. Also can just call me Dex. If you notice here, there's 1,200 stars, which we'll see in a moment. There's now 103 Pokemon in the game. But we cannot buy anymore. We cannot buy anymore. There are other ways to unlock these Pokemon, which we'll get into. I'm not exactly sure completely yet. Sadly, I do think that my farming method isn't going to work as well anymore. We'll have to see how this wave works once we get through the final boss, because there is a new boss. There's also 3 new routes. Route 1-4, 2-4, and 3-4. You liked and subscribed? I appreciate it, Nintendo Switch. There are 3 new routes in this game. The legendary Pokemon have changed, so it's not Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Regirock, no, these are the Suicune, Entei, Raikou. They're completely different. Is my name the Game Dex? My name is the Game Dex. But like I said, you can just call me Dex. You can just type Dex if it's nice and easier. But yeah, things have changed. Things have changed. So, that being said, let's see if we can actually do well on this. I will say I've also learned abilities have slightly changed. Let me see. Causes double damage to armor. But I'm pretty sure I read in the patch notes that it still does double damage to Pokemon with armor even after you break their armor. So that's something to take note. What country am I in? I am in the US. Okay, you go there. You can go there. Is Comfey supposed to be on this team? I can't remember. I cannot remember. Oh, wait. Amistar goes here. Comfey, I think, goes there. Which we don't have the item for you. Didn't know you did fan content Pokemon stuff. So, I don't know. I saw this and it seems like a lot of fun. So that's why That's why I'm doing this. This one just, it seems like a lot of fun. Where's my Ditto? Why are you not changing? Why are you not changing? If I put you away, will you change? There we go. Okay. Vortex, your messages are a little tough to read. Excadrill buff, excellent. That's exactly, Excadrill got a buff. I don't remember completely everything I saw, but an Excadrill buff is kind of insane because I felt like Excadrill was already pretty solid. I don't have the Ditto items yet. I'm mentally getting used to because I was farming a lot, on my like side account just to like test around and play with some stuff before the update came out. And I got through like everything nearly. So I'm mentally getting reused to like having a not as solid team. You have to say Mega Absol is a monster. He carried you through a few of the challenges. Mega Absol's in this? Sick. I don't know everything about the update. We're gonna get this auto going to test out the new boss here. Ooh, Leddyba. Yo. Stop before the boss. Yeah. That's sick. That's sick. Mega Pokemon in this. Yo, Rookidee! Yo! No Geodude. There's not Geodude here anymore. It looks like. Okay, okay. I like. This is really cool. You didn't check it exactly. Oh, that's what you meant. I think Excadrill got kind of nerfed. There's 4 megas in the latest patch. Yo, that's sick. I'm excited to see him. I'm quite a bit away on this. When we last played, we just beat Articuno. Play Nintendo Switch instead. It's famous. I have my Nintendo Switch. I just have been enjoying PokePath for now. Your teat? I'm assuming tired. I'm assuming tired by what you sent the emoji of. But yeah, we're just gonna chill. We're gonna get through this wave, or these set of waves. If I can get through the boss, I'm hoping that farming for cash isn't as bad. Like, I'm hoping it didn't like get nerfed. Because when I was playing a little bit on my own, I farmed enough cash on Route 1-1 to be able to get all the items and to get the right mons leveled up for the Moltres farm. Although Moltres isn't here anymore. So, I'm curious to see, like, is there still a money farming method? Sour got. You might have asked this before, but what do you think of the Tamagotchi life? Genuinely hyped for it after the trailer? I've not seen it. You might not like me for this, Leaf Young, but I've never played any of that series. It's one of the games I've not picked up. You liked and subscribed? Appreciate it, Vortex. Ooh, Bonsly. That's a lot of armor. Well, not a lot of armor, but I guess Rookidee has... I don't know what I was saying. Let's buy some of the items. Understandable? Yeah, it's just... I don't know. I didn't pick up a lot of games. Like, I mostly stuck with my Pokemon. Yo, is your range a little weaker? Or is it just because I'm not used to a level 55 version? That could be the case. Do I want to play Mario Kart 8? I mean, not right now. I've played it before. I've played Mario Kart 8 before. You did the same mostly? You think you found it through... Makes sense, makes sense. That's how I find a lot of my games. I do get a lot of my games by finding it on YouTube. Per example. Per example of this. Yo, Rebecca, welcome on into the stream. Making it through wave 25. I will say, from what I've heard, these bosses now have passive abilities, which change the way of how you're supposed to go about them. And once we finally get to this one, I'll, like, show where the ability's seen. Game name? The game name is PokePath Tower Defense. Or PokePath TD. They've got a website for it, or you could download a version of it. It's 2026, so memes and brain rot has gone away. That is not true. That is not true. Brain rot has not gone away. Where am I from? The US of A. But, yeah, I don't know. This patch does look very exciting. I'm excited to get to these routes. I've not seen anyone play any of these routes, and I've not seen anyone play any of the new bosses. So, I think our method is if we can farm... Lots of short people today. Lots of shorts people today. They've been popping in. They've been popping in and chatting. But yeah, if we can get to the point of farming money, I'd like to buy the items, and then I'd like to level up my Pokemon. I just don't know the proper farming method now, because the Moltres is gone. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Is that Sticky Barb? What does it do? Appreciate it, Vortex. Increases damage by 15% to slowed or stunned enemy. Only for Pokemon that can be deployed in water. So this sounds like if I can get like Lapras and Ferrothorn near Amistar, this is pretty good. This is a decent item. Wish cash item, got it. A few of these items have changed as well. Can I view my items from somewhere? Life Orb no longer responds. I think that's the same. Oh, the Amulet Coin. Amulet Coin is really good. Attacks grant gold equal to 0.1% of the damage dealt per star obtained. So, back before the update, this was capped at 3%. Whereas now, 0.1% of 345, I would be making 3.5%. 4-5% gold. So the Amulet Coin got a good buff, and once you get up to like 900 stars, that's 9%, right? Yeah, that's 9%. Like the Amulet Coin is like so much better now. What else has been affected? I don't know if anything we've got increases damage dealt by. This one is slightly changed, I think. Yeah, I think those are the only two that we have that have changed. Yo, Ren, welcome on in. I'm like a rare Pokemon dog. Crazy. Crazy. This is a little bit later than we normally stream, so I'm here. I'm here for the stream. Got a weird work schedule this week. So, today, I get to stream a little bit later than normal. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, how are we gonna do it? Do we keep saving up? I might start buying some items. We'll buy that. That one's fine. I want to start buying the items so that way we just have the ability to use any item on any of our Pokemon in any area. There's a bug with the Shell Bell where if you switch it to a Pokemon who also hit 50,000 damage, you get another heart. Crazy if true. Like, I don't, like, if you play in a way where you're doing a lot of, moving stuff around to get, like, the perfect thing, like, I feel like that could work really well. I prefer to play, like, more hands-off, let the wave go. Do stuff if I have to. Which I do know some of the bosses require you to be a little more switchy. But we'll see how that is. Didn't know Amistar can go on land. It can't. But I am holding the Squirtle thing. What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? Squirt bottle. Field terrain instead behaves. Oh wait, it can go on land. It can go on land, but the terrain is acting as water, I think. Or the other way around. Field and water. Yeah, it can go on field, but this makes the field act like water, so that it's still doing Swift Swim. So where's my Nintendo Switch? Right here. Right here. It's set up, or it's not set up. It's waiting for me to be able to do a Draft League battle tomorrow. But yeah. I'm gonna start buying some of these items. Some of them are get pretty expensive. The Switch 2? Yes, the Switch 2. I have my OLED Switch is somewhere. I think it's actually closer to my bed. But yeah, I'm excited to get further onto these routes. I'd love to know the money farm strats once we get there. Which I guess Persian Shuckle is really good. Shuckle did get weaker in this update, though. The berry juice was cracked. Absolutely busted before this patch, and they weakened the berry juice a little. Alright, let's buy the Sticky Barb. Ooh. Ooh, the Electrizer is not bad. I could also have Inteleon on this team. Shuckle is still amazing. I believe it's still amazing. It's just not as busted anymore. Like, it used to be busted. Whereas now it's probably great. I'll have to see. I don't remember. It's a lot of slowing Pokemon and Noivern. Ooh, I should probably be getting my Mons. I should probably be leveling up some of my Mons for money farming. Like, I think Lapras, Ampharos. I'll see if I can remember how it was set up. And if I'll even be able to do it on this map. I think Noibat held the amulet coin. Who's holding it now? Not anyone on the team. Yeah, you can work. You can work. I will give you a little bit faster. Yo, Sonic! Welcome on in. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I should probably set up the Mons to be able to money farm. At least decently. Noivern. I want to say Lapras and Dugong. Noivern, Lapras, Dugong. That's 3 out of the 9. Persian, Ditto. That's 5. I feel like Shuckle was a part of it. And maybe Ampharos was as well. Because you don't want too many Pokemon. You don't want to beat the wave. Curious as to what I have my things targeting. Amistar's area, Lapras's area. I set my armor breaking wand to high armor. Although Excadrill is pretty solid. That Excadrill's an area 1. Ditto's area. I always set my Invismon to invisible. And Infernape to not burn. And I think that's it. Everything else is area. It kind of depends. It kind of depends on the map, I think. Like, sometimes I'll do, like, Mons set to, like, high HP. Or sometimes I'll set them to do, like, what's first. Who do I like in Sonic 1? Like, the movie Sonic 1? Or the Sonic 1 game? I mean, Sonic himself is cool. Alright, we're tearing through these. Noivern is good. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Shuckle will level up. I'm pretty sure Noivern was level 100 in the farm. I don't know. We still got 40 more waves till we worry about that. Like I said, once we do that, we'll probably just get enough gold to buy all the items. Because once you collect all the items, I feel like you're in a decent spot to, like, then go through the waves, earn enough money during the waves to, like, build up the mons you want to use. And then once you get every mon to level 100, it all just becomes a game of, like, alright, what strategy is going to work? And I think that's going to be, like, a really fun part, where when we can just, like, sit throughout a stream and just work on a, like, build that we think will be like, alright, this is the best build for beating this boss. I think that's going to be a lot of fun once we get to that point. First, obviously, getting through the waves up to the point of that. Yes, Sonic? Alright. Shuckle. Flygon's really good. Flygon is super sick. Like, genuinely, I enjoy using Flygon on some of the waves. But yeah, once we can get, like, all of our mons to level 100, the game doesn't break per se. It just, too bad Flygon isn't here to say that. True. Who do I like in Sonic 1? Like I said, it's probably Sonic himself. Yeah, I am liking some of these new, like, Pokemon that we're fighting. Does it show anymore? Species defeated. Yeah, the species defeated thing reset with this update, because they completely changed, like, what mons show up on what map. Um, where I forgot to Star Shuckle. All right. Ampharos, oops, Mareep. We'll star you as well. You're really solid. But I think I only want to keep you at level 30 for now. Comfey's the speed one, right? Yeah, Comfey is important for the money farming. Seal, I want to say, is also pretty important. And now I might sit here and just let us get to level 100. Alright, these waves are... I can't tell if they're getting a little more difficult or not. Like, some of these Pokemon are looking like they are living a little bit better. But at the same time, I'm not sure if it's because I'm used to level 100 Mons. Because that could be the case as well. Well, things are getting faster. They are getting faster. But I'm just, like, thinking mentally in my mind compared to what I'm used to. You're welcome, Sonic. Because, like I said, when just, like, setting up, like, just testing around, pre-update, I just let my thing run while I'd work on, like, stuff. Whoa, 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 Ditto? Yo, we got Dittos chilling here now. Okay. So that's basically saying now enemy mons could also be got. But yeah, I was so used to like all my like teams being like level 100 and be able to tear through these waves. So I might be more used to that. We'll see. We'll get you up to level 50. I mean, we're not struggling with these waves yet. 100 Ledians? Yo, that's a lot. I mean, they're not difficult because we have area effect mons and we're tearing through their HP just fine. It's just a little crazy that they're level, or there's 100 of them. I mean, this is a money farm right here. I wonder if this level is like really good for Persian. There's an item in this game that lets you change what wave you do. And I've heard it got updated where you can reset the same wave over and over again with it. And if that wave is like really solid, at least early game for money farm, which I guess if you're at the point of getting enough money for the bike, then you're not at early game anymore. So maybe not. Maybe that level, maybe I'm overthinking it. On May 31st. Actually, do I want to... I think I actually want to move you all over. Mike better survive the El Reno tornado? Not sure I know what you're talking about. But sure. Sure, Sonic. He better. Wave 75. How's Comfey's range looking? Not bad. Not bad. Oh, Smeargle. Smeargle's a mon that, while money farming, is a decent, like, just put there type of mon. Because that's the only way to get shiny Pokemon is to just let Smeargle do its thing. I wish I could see challenges. I want to know what Pokemon are available in the challenges. Because we've got 14 Pokemon, which one of them I know where it's at. It's a secret mon here. The rest I know nothing about. And that's exciting. What level are my Persians? And Ditto. We'll want to get you leveled up. The higher level it is, the faster it's going to attack, the more money we'll get. $60 Ledian. Like, we're not having issues, but still. This feels like more Pokemon that there were. I could be completely wrong, though. Oh, that was easy. That was easy. We kind of tore through that. Yo! Oh, instead of... Okay, we're using Illumise and Volbeat instead of Solrock and Lunatone. Okay. Okay. Are you going to get through? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Slow down. Slow it down, 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 slow it down. Get rid of it. Okay. The fact that now we might not make it through. Little scary, little scary, little scary. What do I do? What do I do? I think I level up Ditto. I think we level up Ditto. Because we'll need Ditto for the money farm as well. That's so much health. That is so much health. That's kind of insane. Who's putting in the work against Volbeat? I guess Machamp. Like, Illumise isn't as bad because, like, we have Machamp to, like, tear through its health. Or, I guess it's armor, not really health. Alright. Alright. See, like, look at us tear through that health. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. No! Oh, no. Oh, no. Machamp, OG Strongman Pokemon? True. Two of them? We might lose. We might actually lose. BRB got to do something? Alright. This might be a better plan. Like I said, the Illumies to me don't feel as scary. Because once you tear through their armor, they are not anywhere close to as bad. Their health just drains. It is literally just Volbeat that's the problem. Okay, that seemed to do a little bit better. That seemed to do a little bit better. We're gonna save this as our 1. Alright, just Dittos. Dittos are not an issue. This level's not a problem. Alright, we're good on this level. 11 more levels to go. If I can just get to the boss, we'll be fine. Ooh, Fanta. It's not like a crazy mon, but like, shout out to you. Shout out to new Pokemon right here. 18 Dittos. We're really like cranking up the invisible mons, I feel. Alright, the lack of Volbeats definitely does feel better. No Volbeats. Trevenant, I wonder... Ooh. I don't like how much shield that you still have. Okay, okay, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. That's a little scary. Okay, we got a little bit lucky there with the stunning. The stun there, like, helped us out quite a bit. This is still actually gonna be incredibly close. We might lose one. We might lose a health. Maybe? No! Oh, you have 2. You're doing 2 damage. Oh god, oh god. This seems way scarier than it should be. Why are we struggling here? Do we lose? Do we lose? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. No, we do lose. We do lose. Oh no. Oh no. And I can't see who's doing the most damage. Alright, we'll get you up 5 levels. Okay, 165. Oh no. That's rough. That's rough. I feel like they made it more difficult. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but to me, I don't remember struggling that much when we beat Articuno. I think these two are better swapped still. In general. You could use a better item. I don't have a better item though. Actually, all right, this is what we do. 50k increases damage by 50% and all attacks cause flinching. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I give you this, and I give you this. And that's how we make life a little bit easier, I think. The issue is I don't want to get Lapras too strong. It's like super annoying. Alright, let's see how we do now. I mean, one was fine. One was fine. We're not really going to see like an effect until a little bit later. Sure, we'll buy you. If we wanted to actually really do this, I don't know. I was going to say maybe we put Shuckle here. But I don't know if that'll help. Can Shuckle go anywhere else? Field and Mountain. Like, I could argue maybe there? Wait, if I put you there. And you there. Stop before invis. Let me... Oops. Watch it be invisible next round. Okay, there's not invis next round. What if I... remove, add, put you there. Auto. Maybe this will work. And put Lapras there to get like a little bit of like everything getting to use it. I don't know if that helped or if it made it worse. Because Shuckle's not really putting in like the full damage. Are you like gonna live like decently healthy? Yeah, you are living way better. Yeah, Honchkrow for now. Honchkrow for now with the setup we have definitely works better. May 31st, 2013, Mike Better survived. Oh, Mike Betts survived the El Reno tornado. Cool. I'm not sure what that means, but cool. All right. I'm going to buy some items so we can get some of the good items. Like, if I can get Comfey's item... I don't have it as an option, right? No. And if Comfey can reach, like, Infernape... If Comfey can reach 5 Mons, I can put it in the middle and it'll do a lot better. Nanamberry increases range by 30, damage by 50, and recharge can only be held by apes. Ooh. Infernape? Are you good with this? You're pretty fast, so like the speed's not gonna hurt you that much. Your recharge will get good and your like range will get better. Oh, I can turn stop before invis off. That's probably better than this for Infernape. I know it attacks slower, but the fact that it does more damage and the burn stays the same damage wise, but like individual damage, it helps out. YouTube is the best? Agreed. True. Completely true right there. Alright, we got through quite a bit of the Trevenant's shield. Alright, let's get up to 75,000. or Trevenant. Don't forget that game you are playing is the best. PokePath is pretty solid. I think it is a really fun fan-made game. One of my favorites. I never played PokeRogue. I do like this game a lot more than I think I would have liked PokeRogue. Come on, come on. You guys can do it. Come on, come on, come on. At least get rid of one of them. Okay, we did take quite a bit of damage. Doubles heart restored. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I've gotten that item. I don't know if that is a new item / changed item possibly. And your Switch 2 is the best? True. I love my Switch 2. Come on, get rid of some of them. Get rid of some of them. Are you kidding me? There's no way. I mean, I guess we're not at full HP anymore. So we're not going to make it as far. I thought I'd get to the boss this one and just, like, be able to farm some money this stream. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Do I keep going through the items? Because like I said, if I can get Comfey's good item... It helped quite a bit. But at the same time, if we can get to the boss, we could actually properly money farm. So it's like a very like 50-50 thing. Like, what is the correct strategy right now? Your PC is the best? Thanks. I do like my PC. My PC's cool. I gotta... Okay, we can handle one. 165,000 for these levels. Like, these levels are getting so expensive. Infernape, maybe? We'll get you up to 60. Because, like, yeah, leveling up Machamp would be nice, but Machamp's not going to deal with the Volbeat as much. Like, it'll do a little bit to the Volbeat when it gets there, but, like... See, like, it's not, like, the heavy hitter on the Volbeat. I really don't know what to do. I mean, that was a good amount. That was a good amount. Maybe Ferrothorn? We do Ferrothorn next? You don't get much faster. Who's doing the damage? Who is doing the It's definitely Machamp. Like, when it's only one, it's really not as big of a problem. Okay, that's good that the wave ended where it was. Yo, Leafeon, welcome back. The update made this route a little bit more difficult, for sure. We're starting to struggle a little. A Ditto item. A Ditto item would help. But I'm pretty sure that's like 125,000. We can try. Critical hit, slow the target for 0.2 seconds. That's actually not a bad item. For certain mons. Maybe for Honchkrow? I mean, Infernape has a good crit chance. I'll buy that for Honchkrow. I feel like it very minimally will do a little bit better than plus 10 damage. That's all it does, right? Why don't you say... Yeah, only plus 10 damage really isn't that great. Get that. Get that. Could be good on the right mon as well. Lapper's kind of coming in clutch here. We are taking quite a bit of damage. Oh! Why has this gotten so much more difficult? Play Sonic. Sonic gets famous for playing You'll Get Golden Rings. You'll run fast in the game, Sonic. Maybe some other time. This is insane. Why is it so much more difficult? Oh yeah, we're losing this one. I think this is where we've lost every single time is this level. Like, these Volbeats are just gonna get through. What the? What? We beat this! Was it? This is the only other thing I could think of. Is your range worse? Why are you not hitting the back ones? High HP. Can you not go through Pokemon anymore? Yo, your damage is so much worse. What the? I don't know if you're better than what we had. Sharp beak. Okay, this item's really good on Excadrill. I don't know if this map is the map, because I feel like you get a higher range. I don't know. Alright, let's buy that. Yeah, Inteleon's so much worse now. You have a slight suspicion that Sonic might just like Sonic. Like, maybe it's a possibility. True. Your house is the best. Thanks, Sonic. Actually, let's turn off the auto. I got another idea that we can do. I've got another idea. Actually. Okay. Remove unit. Add unit. Any item. What item would we like to add on to you? I'd like to read the description. What's your crit rate? 5%? Nothing crazy. What's your speed? You can increase your speed. Did I remove the wrong Pokemon? I did. Oops. Remove. Add. Noivern there. Machamp there. Let's see how this does. Your country is the GOAT. Thanks. Yeah, Noivern is very interesting. It's really good on a lot of maps. Like, Noivern is a very, like, commonly used mon. Just because it's got some, like, really solid range. So I'm willing to test it out. And Machamp in that spot might be a little bit better because it's attacking more. Like, its attack thing is, like, larger. I guess it's not. Does your range increase by level up? It does not. You still probably attack more. Yeah, you definitely attack more. So. We'll see. We'll see how this does. Let's get rid of that. Ooh, I think the sniper scope. I think the sniper scope is good on Noivern. Because of how its range works. I think let's try to get that. Let's try to get that. 100,000, 100,000. Let's save this as our one. I've got a feeling that this is going to do a lot better. And Noivern's damage is really good. 635. I think outside of Machamp, it's our best. I'm going to go grab my water because I'm thirsty. 6-7 equals banned. Sonic, you just typed it. Be real. I don't, that number doesn't upset me as, like, anyone. But let me go grab my water. That way I stay hydrated and I can keep talking throughout this entire thing. Alright. Water achieved. What time is it? We've been streaming for an hour 10. We got 2 hours left of the stream, at least. You know there's probably not any lore to this, but why are these Pokemon trying to get to the other side so badly to the point where they'll die for it? What if they're just trying to visit their friends in another town and we're killing for no reason? Well, like, think about it like an episode of Pokemon where we had those tentacles. Imagine that's the case. And then we realize that it's actually the people in the wrong and we let them do their thing. Alright, give me that. Ooh. Okay, loaded dice is interesting. Give me this now. Your damage, you're not going to say what your damage is. It's now doing like 700 and something. Alright. I'm going to try to get Noivern leveled up. Because, like, Noivern is definitely going to, like, be a little bit of hard carry outside of non-armor mons. Like, on these fast rounds, our area mons are the best. But these slower mons, definitely Noivern's game. Like, look at that damage. Look at that damage. See, Noivern's cranking through these mons. Alright, we're looking like we're in a little bit of better shape. This is definitely the round to find out, though. Your phone has a fan to blow? Interesting. Okay, we didn't take as much. We didn't take as much damage. Maybe we change Noivern's target here to high HP. You're my fan? Thanks. Ah! Oh, that did so much damage. No! These bugs have a lot of health. They do. This is more difficult. Right. I'm really trying, like, my best to figure out, like, what do we do? We beat this! We beat this wave before the update. Why is Illumise bulkier than Rhyhorn? Illumise isn't really the problem. Illumise isn't as bad of the problem. I think Volbeat is worse. How much do we need? 165? Alright, we'll go for levels. We'll see if levels help. I mean, Noivern's doing quite a bit more damage now. 750. Each one's doing, let's see, 937. Okay, okay. Start firing damage there. Alright, I think high HP is definitely the play for you. I don't get it. I don't get it. This is so much more difficult. This is so much more difficult. It's a lot more fun. It's a little more fun. But it is quite a bit more difficult. Do we get Noivern? Like, hear me out. Do we get Noivern more levels still? Because, like, Noivern is kind of like our Volbeat counter. $201,000. Like, that'll get us to quite a bit more damage. Plus 25%. And, like, see how it targets Volbeat even though, like, they're healthier? It's still, like, the number is less. And then you'll start attacking them again. Yeah. Okay, we might be strategizing here. Where did you find the NES for Nintendo Switch? You've been trying to find the Wii U for years. I don't think the Wii U has its stuff on the Nintendo Switch yet. But the NES stuff, I think, is just on the eShop. If I'm not mistaken. I don't really mess with that much. Okay, this is definitely doing some work. Alright. I mean, we do need to get Noivern to level 100 in the money farm as well. When did the Titanic sink? Like 1914 or something? Something like that? Different cat is here? Different Calyrex Shadow Rider is here now! Not the Calyrex Shadow Rider. Is that guy trying to use you for your homework or something? 1912. I was close. The GameDex search engine. Alright. Noivern. We're doing over 1,000 damage per pop now. We might have it. We might have this. This might be the one finally. Noivern hard carry might get us to the one. Like, see, 35,000 damage. Your arm fell apart? That doesn't sound healthy. Alright, these are getting a little bit scary. Alright, we're not in too bad. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. I really wish I could get the Ditto item. You like the sprites in this game? Trev is Kalos, right? Yeah, custom. Lot of custom ones I've noticed. I mean, Ferrothorn, I'm pretty sure might be custom, unless it's from, like, Black and White. Okay, we let one through. This is the level that scares me. Roblox deleted chat? Wild. They don't want people... We're gonna let a lot of mons through again. Holy crap, you left for a few minutes and look at all these Pokemon? Yeah. But I can't get past these levels. I'm at a standpoint. A standstill. In this. Like, we are hard struggling. I mean, maybe we update, like, Amistar next. When will Roblox end? I couldn't tell you. Minecraft is still going strong. Something you do for end Pokemon is have them target low HP mons. See, the only thing I have with that, which we're about to drop, the only issue I have with that is it might also ignore... Like, it might, like, start targeting up, like, these top ones instead of these bottom ones. Why are you getting ads in a language you don't speak? Wild. I feel like we did better, though. I do feel like we're holding up a little bit better. Maybe I try to item farm. If I can get Ditto's item, I think we're in a solid spot. I could also move Ditto. You have Minecraft on mobile? Sick. Because, like, there's an item that slows Ditto's attack speed down, but doubles its damage or something. Something crazy like that. It does a lot more damage. Maybe I'm gonna start here. Yeah, Amistar there probably makes more sense. Buy that. Yes! Although we don't want the quick powder one. We want the other one. The quick powder one's not bad for, like, slowing mons. Like, mons you want to slow. But we definitely want the other item for this area. So we need to get quite a bit more money. let's get there. Let's get there. Let's get there. Okay, Noivern doing good damage. Okay, I see you, Noivern, putting in the work. You haven't seen Delibird or Invis yet? The Delibirds, I feel, are definitely, I think, more rare from what I've noticed. And the Invisible Mons have swapped to Ditto. There's been quite a few Invisible Mons these past, like, in this set of 25. They just go by pretty quickly. They're no longer Kecleon here, though. Let's see. It's the Invis round is coming up. Not this round. Unless we already passed it. Do you remember Delibird from the anime? Not gonna lie, he kind of annoyed me at times, especially when he messed with Team Rocket. I feel like I didn't see many of the Delibird episodes. I didn't watch as much Johto of the Johto League. Why is Earth a life planet? Because we have water. Sonic, are you doing your homework right now? Is that what you're doing? Alright. Let's buy this. And then we can buy this one. Increase the damage by 50%, but the recharge by only 25%. So we need 150k. You don't know? There's some invisible mons for you, Leafeon. Right there. They changed to Ditto. I feel like... Am I missing some of the chat? I'll set it to live messages, just in case. There it is. There it is. I was missing some of the chat a little bit. I keep trying to type and then your cat pushes you away. Okay. Cat, I understand you want to be pet, but I can do two things at once. That's funny. All right, we're approaching the item. An item that I think will help. Oh, I mean, it's gonna help because, like, Ditto can't hold an item at all. Other than the two items. Okay, we're wave 93. Let's try to beat these next couple waves without dropping anything. Okay. This is a tough level, so I gotta buy and instantly swap them over. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Bought. Give. Give. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. Let's go! We didn't take any damage there. Let's go. Nightbox is here. Shout out to Nightbox. So now look how much more Ditto's doing. 68k. Yes. Yes, we are here. Okay, we're gonna let a couple slip, but not as bad as it's been. Let's go! Ditto hard carry. We do need the other item, though, for the money farm. Okay, let's save this. Because it saves your item setup, too. Ooh. Ooh, this level looks actually... Ah! Do we get through? Do we actually not get through here? Oh, God. There's no way. There's no way. Coughing. Wheezing. Wait a minute. Let's swap these. No, I don't want to swap these. Put you there? Let's see if this helps. It was better, but it's not good enough yet. Honchkrow End is a good strat. Honchkrow has massive range for no reason. I think a lot of the Invis mons have massive ranges. I think I can only get you to level 60 with using you for the money farm. Although things could be different. The boss could be way more difficult now. Singing the USA flag song. Slightly faster, a bit more damage. Let's get everything to level 60. There's the Delibird. There's the Delibird. Okay, Maractus is next. Let's get everything to level 60. Sword and Shield, wild area after you beat the game. True. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We're now getting the Volbeats. You ready to read? That sounds a little scary. What do you mean, am I ready to read? Okay, this level's not bad either. You're convinced Sonic is just using you for homework answers? Possibly. Mamma Mia. Okay, we got through that just fine. It's crazy because we beat this level last time. I was really hoping to get further in the game than back at the first area. I was hoping to, like, run through it, like, easily so we can show off the new boss, farm a little bit, and then move on. But, you know, life doesn't work out like that. Psych, that's the wrong number. Oh. I don't know, Levion. I'm not gonna question it. Alright, Maractus. Almost there. There we go. Maractus, now Ferrothorn is up next. He needs some milk? What am I reading now? There's the Ammonite going crazy. Boom. 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 Alright, let's try to get through this one without taking any damage. Okay, We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Being about high Q start. I don't know what's going on. Can we get through this level without losing any shields, please? Yeah. Let's go. Are these TikToks or something? Possibly. I don't watch TikTok. I get all my entertainment from YouTube Shorts. How long do I plan on going tonight? Probably till about midnight-ish. Probably about till like midnight-ish. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I get my stuff from YouTube Shorts, which some things do like carry over to YouTube Shorts, but it is significantly less brain rot. Not completely brain rot free, but less. Okay, we're gonna get through with all of our health. Let's go. Let's go. This level, though. This level's going to be a rough one. I don't know if we get through this level perfectly safe. Okay. 65,000. Ooh, no, I don't think we do. 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 Holy. Can we... Let's go! Oh, we're not making it through this level. It's the same thing, basically. We're gonna have the same exact issue. Maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine. Actually, we might be fine. We might be good. You just don't like extremely short form videos. If you're gonna watch short videos, you prefer them horizontal. You know, I feel that. I will admit that I do like doom scrolling, but I can understand not liking it. Yo, Flygon! You went to church service, came back, and you're still on. Get some sleep, bro. Flygon, I took a nap earlier today, so we are good. We are good on the streaming aspect today. Like, I planned to go to midnight. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm good. I'm good. But welcome on in. I only started at 9 o'clock. We've not been going for too long. Do we do it? Do we... Dang. Oh, we are so close. But I appreciate you liking the stream. If you're going to bed, all good, all good. Don't worry. But me, myself, I'm good to stream for at least another hour. Press the great meme reset button. And I gotta, after I stream, I gotta build my draft league team for week 2. You're staying till like 11? Alright. You got 15 minutes. You got 15 minutes. I'll be here. I'll be here. Yeah, I plan on going for a good bit. 114,000. I do... So... Oh, Flygon. We'll give you a quick little rundown of what happened. Game got an update. I've bought every single egg, but there are now 14 Pokemon that I can get still without eggs. They had the challenges in the game, but now the challenges can get you certain items in Pokemon. Yes, Sonic? So, there are new Pokemon that I don't know what they are, and I won't find out until I can do challenges, which I think they're locked until a certain amount of stars. Nightbot has gone away. Nightbot comes and goes. Nightbot comes and goes. Is that Metagross from Pokemon Ranger? There is no Metagross on my screen, so probably not. You talk about the Ledian? They did a little bit of a balance patch, but they also did a content patch. Like, we now have 12 routes. They added 3 new routes. The legendary bosses are now different for all the old routes as well. So, quite a bit of a content patch. Oh, Ferrothorn. You saw Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is so good. What's the stats? Oh, this thing? I assume it has to do with the challenges. I assume that this has to do with the challenges. We won't know until we can do challenges. Can stream stop freezing? I wish I knew how to fix that with the ads, but I honestly don't. Liverpool versus Newcastle starts at 3 a.m. February 1st. Interesting. Nerf Ditto? Ditto doesn't need a nerf. Ditto's really not that busted. Ditto's not that busted. Alright, who do I think needs to level up? I think Noivern. You rolled a random country to cheer for the Olympics and you rolled Bhutan? Good luck with that. Your friend's birthday is February 1st. Nice, that's about to be. I want to get to the boss. You're cheering for Bhutan, USA, and Puerto Rico. I want to get to the boss so I can at least attempt to farm money. It's sad that we're not going to actually, like, make more progress because they decided to make Route 1 harder with the update. How much do we need for Noivern? They did buff 1-1. You don't really keep up with things like that. You're cheering for people to continue to push the limits of whatever is possible. True. I don't really, like, focus on the Olympics as much either. I'll be honest. Like, I might, like, be like, oh, wow, this country has this amount of, like, medals. Did Amistar get a nerf? No. Well, I don't know. It might have gotten a mini nerf. Like, there's a whole set of patch notes on their website that, like, say the damage nerfs, the speed nerfs, or buffs. A lot of Pokemon have lost their ability to critical hit, though. World records are cool. You just like to watch the cool ski jumping and stuff. I mean, I don't blame you. What other items? Like, I don't think there's an item that could theoretically help us. I guess realistically, if I want, like the Shell Bell. The Shell Bell is probably the item to hold. Gonna go play Air Crash Studio in Roblox. Alright, Sonic. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. You like niche sports you don't see anywhere else. Like, you can watch basketball anytime, but name anywhere else I can watch bobsled racing. True. Alright, yeah. Maybe we don't worry about the money right now. If we really want to push past these levels and get to wave 100, let's focus on, like, the important stuff like HP. Where is everyone? So Sonic, I am vertical streaming and horizontal streaming at the same time. So I'm chatting to you in the vertical chat. Everyone else I'm chatting to right now is in the horizontal chat. They're both on the YouTube channel. It's just, I know some people like horizontal a lot more, which I don't blame them. That's how I like watching my streams. But I do know and respect at the same time the reach you get in vertical streaming, and a lot of like younger people prefer vertical streams. So I do both to give the best of both worlds. Another bit of HP. This might get us there with the HP increase. Because, like, on these later levels, we're, like, not guaranteed, but basically guaranteed to get 50,000 damage. See, like, we don't get there this time, and we barely miss out, but we're pretty close. So because the letter F isn't in the Greek alphabet language and Gen 10 takes place in Greece, you want the starters to be Froakie, Fennekin, and Faraz type. I like how cats just chill around you. You currently have a cat in your lap, but there's also a second cat sleeping above where you're sitting. True, true. It is definitely nice. They enjoy the company, but at the same time like minding their own business. What's that noise in your house? You gotta see it? Okay. Good luck with your noise hunting. I would hate that. Alright, we did take a little bit of damage there. Not preferable. Can you give one rare candy and see if it stands up? I'm confused. It's your dad. Oh. Give one a rare candy of, like, what? Oh, the cat. I was like, how do I give one a rare candy? There is no rare candies. Alright, we'll gain another heart here. But I am worried that we're going to definitely... We're about to lose quite a bit. Oh my. Ouch. Potato eats too many rare candies. He sits like a person sometimes, but... crazy. I feel like if we had these hearts at the beginning, though, we'd be in a lot better condition. Potato is one of your cats. I assumed it was a cat. Ooh. Okay, we got another heart. Okay, we'll hold up here. Okay, we held up there. Dex, you can only pick one starter: a grass crocodile, a water monkey, a water cat, or a fire frog. I mean, the crocodile's pretty cool. Probably gonna be would be pretty cool. Is this a browser game or is it downloaded? Mr. Bantering, you can do both. You can get it on the browser. The devs recommend you downloading the game, but I've played it on the browser and it's worked perfectly fine. So it's honestly whatever you'd prefer. Oh, we're taking damage. We're taking damage. We're taking damage. We're bleeding. This will decide which animal gets a starter of every type. Okay, we'll take a grass crocodile. Wave 100! Let's go! We got to the boss. Who is the boss? Shaman. Periodically cures all of its status condition. Okay, so you cannot stack poison on this. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's save our team. Let's remove all. We need Persian. We need Lapras. I don't remember if Ferrothorn was in there. We need Comfey. Ampharos. Dugong. Noivern was there. You don't recommend browser. You played in there when you tried exporting your save data, just exported undefined. Interesting. I haven't had any issues with it, but I will definitely say I recommend downloading it as well. Quick Powder. Lapras. I think that is good for you. We don't have your item yet. You get the amulet coin. Okay, let's set everyone up. Comfey goes there. Ampharos goes there. Dugong, I think, goes here. Lapras went here. And what else did I have? What item would you get? Because we don't want doing... Maybe wide lens? Yeah, wide lens can work. We don't want to do a lot of damage. We'll just give you faster speed. What if Shaman starts flying and takes off at the end of the map? Possible. Oops. And then Smeargle. Where are you at? Alright, level 50 is fine. Yeah, I think that's it. I think this is what we rock. Shaman. Was that always route? No, route. It used to be Articuno. But when they did the update, they changed the boss per route. And each one of them has a little passive ability that changes how you fight them. So like Articuno, you could stack poisons like crazy and just win like that. Whereas Shaman, with it curing its status condition periodically, that won't work. So we'll have to figure out a way to beat it. You live in Thailand? Interesting. Okay, get ready. Get ready for this money. Look at all that money. Okay, this noise is a little loud. Let me turn it down. Dex, which legendary mythical would you have in real life? If the Pokemon is smarter than most humans in lore, it's smarter than most humans in this situation. I would take a Mew. Can you not be so loud? Okay, that's a little bit better. Also, you have no Pokeball, just a leash, similar to the size of the Pokemon in your billionaire. Interesting. Alright, and this is how we money farm. We want to get these two definitely to level 100 as fast as we can. Let's save this as my setup number 2. I will say, the money farm that was on Route 3 was absolutely insane. Like, you cranked out a ton of money. It's definitely not as busted anymore. You'd personally take Raikou. I don't know. Message retracted? I didn't see that message. Alright, back. It was a glitched ad. Oof. Well, welcome back. We've now set up our money farm. And I'm gonna let this thing go. I feel like you had a different item. Comfey, I also felt like had a bigger range when I did it. But I would need Comfey's item, which we can try to get. Star Piece. Star Piece is definitely good. What is this? I like Star Piece on this mon, because now it attacks in all of these directions. Is the glur sound from Smeargle or Persian? It's from Shaman. I think every time it does that noise, it heals its status effects. It is a tad annoying, in my opinion. Okay, let's deal with that. Berry Juice. Regional variant of Rotom that's a bug type and it glitches all your appliances and breaks your phone because it's a bug. Get it? I get it. I get it. But look at our money. Look at our money increase. It's really good early game, but I've seen this money go crazy. Like, even more so. You have a regen of 1,000 per second, too? I don't know how to beat this. That would be cool, actually. What if it's a moth because normal Rotom is a light bulb? I could see it. I could see it. That's some true game planning there. This holder can no longer deal critical hits. This is really good on Lycanroc. Dog, I don't know how I'm going to beat this. This Shaman's tough. This Shaman's a tough mon. I would like to actually rebeat this level, though. Because it is a completely different strategy than the poison one. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting how we have to game plan it. Can you not die here? Well, we are dying each time. Every single time Shaman makes it through, we're dying, but we're retrying on wave 100. The retry is set to wave 100. Adrenaline Orb. Ooh, this is really good. The Adrenaline Orb is really good here. Let's get up to 200k. A moth would be cool, but you were thinking a lightning bug? Could be cool too. Alright, Flygon, get some good sleep. We'll be going for maybe another hour here. Probably going to spend most of the night farming here. Like I said, I'd like to get up all the items. All the items would be a cool thing to get while farming. We could also get some important Pokemon to level 100. Persians are definitely one. And Noivern, definitely some of the more important ones to get. That's insane. That regen is so insane. It was at nearly full HP when we got through. That is good for money farming, though. I don't feel like I'm threatening beating it. Alright. Adrenaline Orb. So, Persian speed right now is 1 second minus 0.15. With the Adrenaline Orb, it's minus 0.37. This Adrenaline Orb is so good at money farming because we're going to always be at the 1 HP. It's even better than Ditto. Ditto's item. The holder can fire projectiles at 1 additional target. Ooh, this one's really good. This one's really good item. I've seen it work like really well on like Absol and such. Alright, I think I level up. I think I level up these 3 Mons before we worry about items. Have we gotten any shinies? We'll keep an eye on our shinies too, because Smeargle can technically like be getting shinies throughout here. Comfey is also important to level up. There's a Comfey item. We need the Comfey item. It doesn't... It's not the most helpful thing. It'll get Ampharos to be able to attack faster, which gives higher stun rates. Yes, Sonic? YouTube is the best. YouTube is the best. Agreed. Agreed. God, your noise is a little bit. I can't deal with that noise anymore. Ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. I can only deal with that noise so much. Why is Earth in the solar system? Couldn't tell you. Does Lapras work better here? I guess it's the same. Actually, yeah, it wouldn't affect it too much. Putting in the work. Putting in the work. Eats a book. Alright, alright. This is really just the sit and chat, the book and space. It's really, we're now really in the sit and chat type of part. Because, like, I need the money. What does Dewgong do? It is a second Lapras, but Lapras attacks area, whereas, like, Dewgong attacks a single thing. But I gave it the star piece, which gives it... It's normally up, down, left, and right. But I gave it the star piece to do also diagonals. But yeah, Show us your Switch 2 and open it. I mean, I showed the Switch 2 earlier. I'm not going to turn it on because I need its battery a little bit longer. It's pretty low, and I don't have it set up to charge right now. But yeah, I will say this money becomes like a little bit of a money grind at this point. Money just is so important in this game. Like, right now, we want to be able to grind to be able to get certain mons up in level and to be able to get all the items. And then once we get to the point where it's, like, the best money farm, which I honestly don't know where that is now. Once we get there, we then basically money farm until we can get every mon to level 100. And then once we do that, then it becomes a game of like, alright, what is the strategy to beating each level? You have the Switch 1? I mean, it's not much different than the Switch 1. It's a little grindy at this point. Little bit of a grind at this point. But I truly do enjoy when the game opens up and it's like a strategy type of game. I found that part a little fun. You have the Switch 1, you like the Switch 2? The Switch 2, I like my Switch 2. Like I said, I don't know where. This is definitely one of the better areas to farm. I think 1-3 is probably still really good to money farm. I feel like 1-3 is still probably going to be the best early game money farm. Yeah, you had a day where you basically just left the game running, going through approximately 80 levels of 1-1 from the beginning till you died and then repeat. If you're going to do that, I completely recommend setting it to retry and not restart. So that way you're only farming like the last 25 set of 25s because they give a lot more money. That is definitely, in my opinion, the way to do it. Play Sega. I'll keep playing Pokemon. Yeah, definitely the retry is definitely a little bit more efficient. But yeah, once we get through this, we get every item. I'm not beating Shaman until I feel confident that we have a different money farm. Which is going to be a little weird. We're going to beat it out of order. I don't know how we beat Shaman. I mean, we're putting in a dent in it with Noivern, and we don't have, like, the attacking item on Noivern. So we could probably figure it out. I need to get to the part where we gain money super fast. Which we're getting decent money. Does it say how much? We're getting 100,000 per wave. So we're getting one Persian level up per wave. Your immediate assumption is status, but you said it heals us. Yeah, that was the way to beat Articuno, was to just set up Ariados up here. Poison it a bunch of times, have like things doing normal damage. Set Arios down here, get it to poison a bunch of times, and then set Ariados here, get it to poison even more, get those poison stacks really high, and then, like, roll with that. But that doesn't work anymore. So, I think a lot of slowdowns and a lot of burst damage. But the issue is look at its regen. Its regen being 1,000 per second is insane. Because, like, look, we're not really doing a lot of damage. We get a little bit of damage there with Persian. It's like you can see the thing go down a little bit. And, like, look at the heal. It heal back up. Like, it's leaving the thing at full HP. Why does FedEx 80 crash upside down? I don't know. I don't know. This is going to be a tough level. But like I said, I would like to at least get enough gold farming to get Persian and Ditto to level 100. Noivern to level 100. Let's get Persian and Ditto to level 100. Then let's collect the items. And then let's get Noivern to level 100. And then we can money farm on certain mons. What does the power stat do? This one? This stat? Is that the one you're talking about? If you're talking about this stat on the Pokemon, that's how many hearts it'll take out when it walks all the way through. So most mons, their power stat is only 1, but there are a few mons that are set to 2 that do 2 hearts. So like the Volbeat and Illumise, I think. Was it them? No, it was the Trevenant that did 2 hearts every single time it walked through. Alright. We're getting 0.5 seconds per thing. I think we'll end up sitting here farming the entire rest of the stream. Which is fine, because it does mean I get to freely talk with chat and not worry too much. Roblox banned in the Philippines? Rough. That's rough. Which I don't mind farming. I don't mind farming. Farming is a lot better when you can like step away. But it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. That's what we're here for. We're here to grind through this. Maybe start on some of the other routes so you don't have to slog through the beginning portions later. Maybe start on some of the other routes. Well, luckily, like, we're locked here. We are locked here. But we'll definitely play some of the other routes. We'll definitely play some of the other routes. Maybe I buy the items. Maybe I buy the items and then we play some of the other routes. And we can work on the money farm in another stream. Like, set up the money farm at the beginning of the stream. Let it go for a little bit as I, like, do a little welcome, talk to chat for a bit, and stuff. And then we'll play through more of the game. So let me do that. Let me get Persian to 85 because I like nice, even numbers. I like having it set a nice, even numbers. We'll buy some of the items. These items are really good. Like, this item is, like, insanely good. So we might still end up money farming on the entire thing for the rest of the night, but at least we'll be going for items. And then that'll just set us up for next stream, being able to play a little bit more. Plus, I think some of these items are going to be important for beating Shaman. Like, if we use Shuckle, this used to be slowing is 50% stronger. It's only 25% now, but it's still really good. There is an item I would like. We're not going to be able to afford it. I've not even afforded on my little test account either. We got in a shiny? No. Um, it's the bike. The bike is so incredibly, like, really nice. I'll at least see if I can show it before the stream ends. Why does Mike Betts... I don't know who that is, Sonic. I'm going to be honest. I have no clue who that person is. Right, let's buy the next item. Metronome increases the damage of ricochets by 15%. Not bad, not bad. I know there's a few decent mons that rely on the ricochet. I don't know who that is, Sonic. Alright, we're maxing out at about 103,000. Which is so little. That is so little. Compared to the money farm on that was on 1.3. At least was. I don't know if it's still as good anymore. But compared to the money farm that was on 1.3. It's insane the difference. Deals 10% damage to cursed enemies. Okay, we could get a curse set up. Sadly, I think curse counts as status, so it doesn't work for this level either. Cursed, I feel like, is a lot better on waves. Oh, so Dex, why is the sun so hot to make everyone live in Earth? The sun is hot because it needs to be hot. I feel like I'm at school, getting asked school questions. Alright, berry juice. Even though it's half as strong, it's still a good item. Helix Fossil increases range by 10 for each fossil Pokemon on the team. Can only be held by Ammonite and Amistar. Okay. Not a bad item. Not a bad item. We'll have all but 2 items, I think, by the end of the stream. For sure, for sure. Why is the biggest black hole Dex? What is the biggest black hole? Like I said, I don't know. I honestly can't help you there. Alright. Is that another item, or is it 175 now? It is 175 now. Like this item's really good. The holder can no longer deal critical hits, but it increases its damage 1% for every 1% of critical. So, Lycanroc, depending on the form, depends on which terrain it's better on. But Lycanroc does 50% more damage and 100% critical hit. So that 100% critical hit goes to 0 critical, but you're doing 100% more damage instead of just 1.5. It's insane how good the blue bandana is. Increases the attacker's range, but they only attack random stuff. This item's not bad either. I see Raichu use this item a lot because it's ricocheting and just using its static ability. It doesn't really matter who it hits as long as you're slowing something down. The biggest black hole is Ton 618. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, what's weird, Leafeon, is Sonic has the answer. Sonic has the answer to it all. Okay, that increases the projectile impact area by 100%. Can only be held by Dredagon. Okay. I've never used Dredagon. I've never seen anyone use Dredagon either. So I don't know if Druddigon has any importance. Maybe it got a buff that might make it a little bit better. Okay, well, how much money do we need next? 200,000? Things are getting expensive. It's like every 2 waves now. I will say, though, I am glad that Pokemon cap out. Like, every level is now 1,000. Why does the browser Firefox get my message hidden from both top chat and all messages? I don't know. I don't know. I know YouTube chat can be weird sometimes. Any shiny? Dang, no shinies. Yeah, YouTube chat is weird sometimes. Alright, let's get rid of that. Eject button halves the teleportation cooldown. Okay, okay, so faster teleportation from Abracadabra Alakazam. I've never seen anyone use teleportation either. I'm pretty sure... Let's take a look. I mean, it's not like we're really doing anything, so let's take a look at what exactly. Teleportation periodically, whenever possible. Each teleport grants 100% stackable damage to the next attack. Okay. Not bad, not bad. But I think the teleport takes you to just random places wherever. So it's not necessarily helpful if you're only attacking one mon. What is the point of separating top and all chat when they just remove it from both anyways? Who knows? Who knows? That's why I have it set to live chat, because I know that they don't put everything in all chat. Okay, 160. Can we get up to 200k? Can we get up to 200k here? Please, 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 please. Let's go. Let's get rid of that. Allows Gardevoir to spread nightmares. What is Gardevoir's ability? Ralts. Data. Projectiles explode in an area, dealing half damage to nearby enemies and spreading the main target status effects. Okay. That is interesting. Say you set up like a curse setup and you don't get the curse on every Pokemon. You could then use that item, get the projectile, and then that curse spread even more. Okay. Okay. Not bad, not bad. We need 250k now. Where's the Comfey item? Is the Comfey item really that expensive? Interesting, interesting. How much gold have we stolen? Total gold 12 million, which feels so little. Gold stolen by Persian 3 million. Dex, you got 5 likes. You need to get to 1 million likes. Listen, that's not happening. That's not happening on these streams. What are we sitting at? Viewer activity? No. Can I not check it? Where's... I cannot check. There it is. 5 likes on the main stream. And we're sitting at 4 likes on the vertical stream. So mainstream's carrying. Mainstream is carrying. Alright, 250k. Poison Barb. The holder reduces recharge time by 20% and has a 50% chance to apply an additional poison stack with each attack. Okay, that's a good item. The game Dex is Dex. So Dex, what is this guy named John Edward Jones? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Alright. Playing through the levels will also help us get more money because of the amulet coin. So I'm down to play more levels. I'm down to play more levels. I'm down with taking a break. I think this is some form of time loop. It is indeed a time loop. Never ending. Never ending. Let me buy the Spinda cocktail. Do you have an item that can make you attack more? I don't know if you do. No, not really. Not without taking off another item from someone. I'm gonna buy this. She died in the Nutty Putty Cave. Rest in peace. Interesting. Alright. Let's turn off the auto. Because I think we should get up to 250k. And then we'll take a little bit of a break. We got 30 more minutes. Reveals... Oh, this is a good item. This is a good item. Reveals invisible enemies. Must be carried by a Pokemon that fires projectiles. Pokemon with the ability Frisk gain 15 plus range and 60 power. So, you can boost your Frisk mons to do more. Or, you can put this on a random Pokemon. And they'll be able to do, like, the Honchkrow ability. It works really well on mons that have a lot of range. I've put that item on Flagon a lot. Alright. Let's go to Route 1-2. Wait. First, let me go... Shoot. It's gone. Shoot. Like Clay, we didn't have your item yet. Okay, let's save that. Time to get to 1 billion Caterpie. Oh, we're on wave 50, that's why. Alright. Let's remove all. Oh, Comfey is helping. Comfey is helping. I don't remember the strategy for this. I feel like Ferrothorn was a Mon. Ferrothorn was a Mon. I pressed enter too soon. Ignore the typos. Alright, I'll ignore the typos. I feel like we don't have the item that is really good with you. Let's take a look. Area Mons are really good. I'm pretty sure Shuckle's pretty solid. Nightbot is here or not. Nightbot comes and goes. Nightbot comes and goes. Okay, let's add you two. All you remember about this is a bunch of Metapod. Oh yeah, Excadrill was good. But I don't... I'll have to level up Excadrill as we go. We'll add. We'll add you. What item? Sharp Beak. I feel like you two were pretty solid here. Should we start back at the beginning on this one? I think we're fine. We still need Honchkrow. We still need Honchkrow. Alright. Whoa, I think they added these mountain places, didn't they? What about... Oh, probably Noivern. Yeah, Noivern actually probably goes there. That's... I think Shuckle is still really good. We have 2 empty spots still. What other area mons do we have? Like, I feel like we're missing out by not getting big damage with the Ferrothorn here. Oh, you can't go on the mountains anymore. I forgot they changed that. Ferrothorn used to be on the mountains. And Ferrothorn used to be really good. Is Big Ben in London? Yeah? I would say buy power, but it doesn't really matter because I don't get to see. Lycanroc. Blue bandana. You're a tall grass. You're the tall grass one, which is nice that we got that one. Oh, your range is horrendous. And we got room for one more. We could do Trapinch. Let me try Trapinch. I'm pretty sure your ability is your range doubles. But we need to get you to evolve for you to be like actually worth it. I got 6 likes. Sick. Sick. Okay. We'll try to make this work for now. I got a feeling we're not going to get very far. I got a feeling we're not going to get very far. We need to get Drillbur leveled up. Let's first get Drillbur. Ooh, Corviknight here. There's that. We passed the level, so that's cool. What mons are we seeing? Okay. You gotta go. Alright, Sonic. Thanks for hopping in. I'll see you later. Hisuian Growlithe? Yo! My boys, look at them. Oh, look at Lycanroc's damage now. Plus 222. It, like, triples its damage with the blue bandana. Alright, welcome back, Sonic. That was pretty quick. Who's our damage dealer? Definitely Noivern. Look at that insanity. Right. Let's get you up to level 40, 17,000. Area mons are so good. Let's see if we might get past our star range. Even though we're not even, like, really, like, got, like, that good of a team going. Sudowoodo, what the heck is happening to you? What is wrong with you? Let's set this as our save. Say the other thing we could potentially do as well is go back to the first level. Do we want to do high HP for you? Still? Sure. You know your Roblox name? Nice. Okay, this is the wave we lost at last time. Pre-update, obviously. It's going to be different now. 84,000. Every time you see Excadrill, you think of a meme someone in the Small Gun community used before Scarvi dropped. Ooh, we're taking some hits. We're taking some hits. I'm not even using Ditto. I think I'm kind of messing up by not using Ditto somewhere. I just don't really know where. I do not have Roblox. I've never played on Roblox. Did Sonic... I don't think your username matters that much. You know what would probably be nice? Is dual Noivern. Let's turn off the auto. Oh, yeah, we're getting waves. We're going to take some hearts. I think the reason why we're bleeding partially has to do with our levels not being, like, good. How does your range look there? Ooh. I'm sorry, Trapinch. I am in the US. I'm sorry, Trapinch. Remove unit. Add Ditto. The other item. Let's set Noivern to the front. And we're going to set our regular Noivern to first. There we go. There we go. Anyways, guy who was only ever good in the pre-DLC, pre-home era Scarvi meta, upon seeing any other meta, this reminds me of pre-DLC homes. I like Excadrill. I like Excadrill as a mon. $84,000. Okay, double Noivern. Double Noivern is the meta. Do I know your Roblox name? I mean, it's what you typed right there. It's what you typed right there, I assume. Yo, will we get to wave 1? Will we get to wave 100? Holy Delibird. Wait. I still wonder if Flygon has such a massive range. I feel like Flygon still has to be good here. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Once I get Excadrill to level... No! We're bleeding. Wait, do you have the range to just... Oh, you do have the barely save range here, too. That's kind of nice. Okay. We just lost. Alright, I still think something like this is how we have to play it. Actually, ooh. Hold up. Amistar might be... Who's doing more damage, Maractus or Amistar? I mean, they're probably about the same. Because Shuckle can go on the field, right? It can. Who do we think... Be honest, who do we think is better here? I mean... What? 328 damage, so pretty close damage-wise. To 1.4. So what? We Amistar does slightly more, we'd say. Just got the ad. But at least in English this time. At least in English this time. I think Amistar is slightly better. I think. Because hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Level you up. Why is nobody in your stream typing? Sonic, we got people typing over in the horizontal chat, just not as much in the vertical chat. Alright, turn off auto. Lycanroc, we're going to put away. And we're going to add... Lycanroc just does, like, really strong. I'll show you its thing. It does increase its power by 50% and sets its critical chance to 100% when it's in tall grass. But the blue bandana makes a Pokemon no longer to be able to do critical hits, so that 100% critical hit goes down to 0, but every percentage of critical hit increases the damage by 1%. So it's really, really nice as a big, like, single target mon. We're also going to remove Maractus. Actually, no, we're not removing Lycanroc. We were keeping Lycanroc. And we are adding Trapinch. We're moving you there. Lycanroc, my apologies for removing you. We're putting you there. We're putting Shuckle here. And let's get the auto going. Let's get the auto going. This might be the strat, because look how massive. Look how massive Trapinch's range is. Wow, shorts are annoying. The mere act of swiping down sends me to a different... Yeah. Yeah. I'm not big into shorts streams as much, but I understand why they work. Right, there we go. Now look at Vibrava's range. Look at this range. Look at this range. It's insane. Is there a better item for you? Is there a better item for you? Not really. I mean, this adds to your range. So, like, I can't, like, really take it away from you because your range then worsens. Give you another level. Smite. Vibrava. Brivava. How much more do we need? 21,000? Alright, we'll see how this works out for now. I'm not the biggest fan of Lycanroc. Your range doesn't really increase. You just realized not having a live chat displayed on screen here must be confusing for the Shorts viewer when you reply to them. True. True. What if I remove you and add Maractus? How's your range? Maractus? Okay, Maractus might actually be the call here. We'll play with Maractus here. And actually, I can change your item if you're in the tall grass already. Do I have that on someone? We do. How much critical? You have 0 critical chance. We'll just do 10 extra damage. Actually, let's do speed. No one's holding that, so let's do speed. You're returning back to normal land. I don't blame you, Leafeon. Dex has a lot of streams. On his channel, you mean? Flygon! Oh my! Woo! Look at that range! Look at that range! That's insane! That is bonkers. That's the whole map. That is the whole map. That's broken. And it's not even done. Like, I can still... I'm going to assume... Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see when I level it up. It's being a little bit weird with it, and it's only showing what's boosted. You got to go. Your phone's at 30%. All right. Go charge your phone, Sonic. Go charge your phone. The only, like, the thing is, like, Flygon is being boosted. Its range is increased by 25%. But its attacks are random, which is a little rough. But adding all that range. Yeah, Trapinch I found is really good. Here, it's pretty solid on Route 2-1. It's really good on 2-2. I'm pretty sure when I was playing 2-2, I had a Flygon, and I had Ditto Flygon. Or it might have been 2 Noivern. It probably was 2 Noivern. But Flygon in general is really good. Once you get to the more mountainy stuff. Your charger is out of battery? Well, you got to charge your phone somehow. You can't just let it die. Alright, let's keep an eye. 180 is the number it's at. Add another 5. Okay, it's now... Okay, its range might not increase at all anymore. It might be maxed out range. We were on wave 6, 7. We are increasing our wave number, so that's nice. That'll be more money farming. Alright, let's save this as our 1. We're on wave 69 now. Nice. I'm assuming that's why you type nice. This is bonkers. And when it gets down to like the 1s and 2s, like Flygon having that range is so busted, because then it can just attack anything. It really can't only attack here, which I guess no one can attack like this range right here. But you can attack. Are you set to high HP? You're not set to. You're set to first. Why didn't you attack? That was a little rough that I took damage there. I wonder. Let's turn off auto. I want to see something in between these rounds. I want to see, what does your range look like here? That's still pretty good. Like, I might move you to here just to be able to clean up, possibly. Because it's not like you're not really losing anything. In fact, you actually might be gaining. The only thing is your attacks are random, so it's not guaranteed to save the cleanup. Ooh, we're tanking hits. Not as good, not as good. So the only one that can go down there is Honchkrow, but we do need Honchkrow up here to get rid of these invis early. What does Shuckle do? Shuckle does slow for 2 seconds, but then the berry juice makes the slow stronger. Shuckle is really, really good in this game. Yeah, Shuckle is nice. Nice. It's a lot better on other waves, I think, than this one. But it's still not a weight one that, like, I think giving up is, like, a good idea. Come on, get it, get it. No one wants to attack it. Okay. Actually, I think we got it just in time. I think we got it just in time. I think the stream goes until we lose. Or if we get to wave 100. Because I don't have the strat to beat the boss right now. Because I do need to... It's now midnight. And I do need to build my draft league team. Because I'm going to bed at 6 a.m. And then my draft league battle is at 2 p.m. So I have to wake up and immediately go do my draft league battle. So we're going to try to get to wave 100. But we'll see. Going to bed at 6 a.m. Yeah, because this week at work, I have all overnights. So I'll be going into work at like 9, 10 o'clock. So I need to like mess up my sleep schedule. And this is step 1 of going about it. So yeah, I'll be staying up till 6 a.m. then going to bed. We're gonna try to work streaming into it this week, but it all just kind of depends on how things line up. Okay, Excadrill, let's level you up. Excadrill's a solid mon, especially with all these like shield mons here. We're going to take some damage. And we lost. All right. All right. So, I don't know. I had some fun. I had some fun. I think theoretically this team should be good enough to get all the way through. Maybe different items. Sorry if you're repetitive. You're asking a lot of questions and thus have used up your response phrases. You're all good. You're all good, Leafeon. I think this team could carry us over to the boss with more levels, which I think we'll do next time. Next time we'll start the stream. We'll farm up a bit of cash. I think buy out the items. Buying out the items is important, number one. And then we could use some of our farming money to maybe level up this squad. Like, I think Flygon does a lot of damage. Flygon does a lot of damage. What do you look like without the item? Let's see. What's your range look like without the item? Not as good. Without the item, you're probably better there. Yeah, we might need a better item for Flygon and leave it here. But set it to, like, first. We'll set it to, like, first, and it'll save us, and it'll do more damage, I think. But for now, we can Berry Juice, leave it here. We'll farm up, we'll train up our team, buy through these items, get, I think, through Route 1, 2. And then the goal will be to get, like, be able to start farming on Route 1-3. Because I think 1-3 is still going to be the money zone. Just with how this route is set up, you can really get a lot of stun and slow here. As long as the boss isn't immune to stun and slow. That'll be the one thing that slows us down. That could be the one thing that slows us down. But that route, I'm telling you, is insane. Once I let it, like, sit there for a while, I quickly got all of our Mons up to level 100. And then it just becomes a, hey, let's strategize what's going to be good to get us through the levels, and then what's going to be good to get us on the boss. Yo, Route 3-4? That is a water route. That is a water route. But I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited. We'll pick up the game. I'm not going to, like... I don't know exactly when the next stream is, so anyone not in the Discord, be sure to check out the Discord. I know Nightbot did just share it. That way you all can know when the next stream is going. Oops, I sent it to the wrong chat. I double sent it to Shorts chat. That way you can all know when our next stream is going to be. I'll be a little bit more communicative there. Might be home with the amount of water there. True. 7.8 out of 10. Too much water. That way you guys can hop in and be like, alright, stream is happening then. I'm going to try to do it sooner rather than later, because imagine we don't get through it and they drop another massive update and we'll be so far behind. I don't know. Alright, thank you all for watching. Thank you everyone for who chatted. Leafeon, Freedom Hunter, Sonic, Flygon, Ren I know was in here for a little bit, so shout out to you all. I had a lot of fun in this stream. Let's see. Anyone else I can shout out to? Vortex. Whole bunch of people. But thank you all for hopping in. We'll be back. We'll be back with some more PokePath. And potentially soon, we'll start throwing in some other Pokemon games. We'll just have to see. But until next time, everyone. Peace.